There are around 300 hounds on the property, which consists of around 220 wolves, 50 huskies, hybrids, and a handful of domestic dogs rescued from the surrounding area. Larry Wayne Paul is the founder of HuskyRomi Wolf Sanctuary, a non-profit organization providing a safe haven for abandoned and abused huskies and wolves in South Africa. He explains that when he started the sanctuary over a decade ago, he never expected the wolf population to take over as it did.
The sanctuary is very husky driven. It started out as a haven for huskies because there were so many huskies in Johannesburg looking for homes, and I had 18 huskies, so we decided to find somewhere we could bring the huskies and just create a nice place for them. So we turned up here on the 16th of June 2007 with 18 huskies and 3 wolves. We never ever thought we'd have this many wolves. But we started to get calls from Port Elizabeth to collect wolves, and then other places in the country, and the wolves basically just took over. But it's still a husky haven. My passion is still huskies, and I'm constantly reminding the wolves that they're here courtesy of the huskies. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have a place with wolves.
He stresses that even though films and television shows make wolves and huskies look desirable, as a pet, they take up a lot of effort, time and understanding.
There are just so many wolves, and the sad thing is there are so many people breeding them. It's like cool to own a wolf, and people buy them when they're young and they're gorgeous, and just like a husky, they really look lovely and everybody wants one, not realizing that this is an animal that is semi-wild, who's also very, very demanding. And they get to a certain age and people just realize they've bitten off far more they can chew. I've always said the perfect owner for a wolf is somebody who's over 40, works from home, and is an introvert, because then you've got your companion, you've got your buddy, and then you don't have any outsiders sort of getting in the way, and that's where you get a good wolf. But otherwise, that not a lot of people fit that description. Especially young guys think it's like really cool to own a wolf. But then they go out and they go away for the weekend and they neglect the animal, and the animal becomes destructive, just like a husky.
It's no secret that a high number of huskies end up in shelters in South Africa due to their owners not being able to handle the high energy of this working dog.
There are so many huskies, and the unfortunate part about a husky is aesthetically, it is probably the nicest looking pet somebody can buy. Everybody walks into a pet shop, they see this gorgeous, cuddly little fluffy ball, and they want it. They don't realize that they're taking home probably the biggest nightmare in the world. Huskies on their own are very demanding, constantly looking for attention. They get very bored when they're neglected, and in turn they start to destroy the garden, the car, whatever they can get hold of, and it's all just purely out of for attention. Most people don't realize if you get a husky, you should actually get 2 or 3 huskies, because then you have a pack at home, and they're constantly busy with one another and not just lying around totally bored.
The HuskyRomi Sanctuary offers tours and even the opportunity to volunteer to live and work with the animals. Larry knows each hound by name and talks about their personalities and background at great length.
We don't adopt out wolves, and there's so many wolves out there looking for homes right now, and our wolves, we believe, are in a nice environment. They're in big enclosures, they've got lots of food, they get lots of attention, and rather leave our ones alone and go give another one a chance. It's the same with huskies. We can't sustain ourselves like other rescues by adopting out. So we keep everything that comes here, it stays here. That's why we call ourselves a sanctuary. It's a place of safety. And as I say, there's 250 huskies looking for homes every day in Johannesburg. So rather go give those ones a second chance, because they're going to end up being euthanized.
Howling at the moon in the Free State, I'm Nina Oosthuizen.